Yo, 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 this is Chris Blair, and today I'm going to talk about Facebook ads, because there's been, we're entering into the main push of Christmas here, the end of October, November, early December. This is the 7-week window where if you do it right, you can really clean up. I mean, this is the core 7 weeks. In fact, a lot of retail stores will lose money all year. Okay? They will lose money all year. But even though these big retail stores lost money all year, in this 7-week window, the last week of October, November, and the first couple weeks of December, and since they're a retail store, they can sell all the way up till the day before Christmas. Unfortunately, we can't do that as a online business because we have a shipping time and a shipping schedule. But still, this 7-8 week window coming up is the window where retail stores will go from the red into profit. In fact, they will go deep in the red into high profits. So this is, people are shopping like crazy, and I'm already seeing it in my store. I mean, today I mailed my list, and man, bang, sales are just boom, 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 boom. They're coming in like crazy. So it's awesome if you have a mailing list that you can go out to. If not, doesn't matter. You can still make a big profit in this time of year. I wish we could sell all the way up to Christmas like the big companies do, but we can't, unfortunately. Make sure you check with your suppliers. You absolutely need to know your drop-dead days. What I mean by that is, if you're selling to Australia on the final day that you can't ship anymore, and you want to make sure you write that down on your sales page and in your ad as well. United States, because you need to know, right? I'll tell you from experience, guys, if someone buy something with the intention of giving the Christmas gift and they don't get it, they flip out. It doesn't matter if it's a $10 necklace or a $25 hat or whatever. They flip out, and you have a lot of pissed off people, and they'll talk bad about you on social media. So you absolutely need to be fully aware of your drop dead days for shipping for Christmas, okay? And you also need to follow up with suppliers and make sure that they do it. Call them up and say, hey, we promised. That's what I do. This is my policy right now. I do this every year. So I preemptively talk to my supplier to find out when the final days are. Then on that final day, I will contact them immediately the moment it's over and say, hey, look, remember our conversation that we had on this day, right? I will actually write down on my notepad the day and the time I talked to them and what we agreed upon. And I say, on this day, at this time, we agreed that any order that comes in by this time are going to make it for Christmas. Well, all those orders, now it's over, right? I need you to keep your promise, because I promised on my sales page and on my ads that they will get this stuff for Christmas, okay? If they don't make it, there's a shitstorm that's going to come, and, you promised me, so I need you to take care of this. And you do that, right? And so far, that's actually been very effective. Since I've started that policy, I've never had a supplier not make it on time. And obviously, it requires them to work over, and I feel sorry for the suppliers, and I'm good for them. They really work their butt off during this time of year, but that's their business model, right? The rest of the year is not as hard unless they get some big campaigns going. But anyway, so that is one thing I want to say. And I also want to talk about this Facebook ads dead, or are Facebook ads still working? Because actually, people are saying they're not getting the results of the Facebook ads. The Facebook ads are inconsistent. And I've noticed a couple of things that are really critical about making Facebook ads work in this current marketplace. See, what's happening here is every single advertiser is jumping into Facebook advertising, especially the big players, okay? So they're dumping in hundreds of thousands of dollars into it, right? And, interest targeting has become tougher. That's one thing I have noticed, right? Now, I'm making success with interest targeting. Don't get me wrong. I still use it, and I still have ads in my ads right now today based on interest targeting. But they're definitely not converting with the same consistency and level that I had before about a month ago. So what I've been really focusing on is creating more and more lookalike audiences. So also all sorts of positive things under the sun, pixel events, so add to cart, initiate checkout, view content, purchase. I mean, engagers, people who engage on posts. I mean, there's tons of stuff you can make LLAs on there, and I'm making as many as possible. So I'll do 1%, 2%, and I'm 1 to 2%, 2 to 3%, 3 to 4%. So you know how on Facebook in the advanced thing on the lookalike audience, you can choose advanced methods. So I split out each audience, right? And I'm maximizing, and I target as many different countries as possible. So I'm focusing on lookalikes, and those are really performing well. Because, guys, if you do it right, you can make hundreds of lookalike audiences. Hundreds. I mean, it's totally possible. Right now, I think I got about 500 lookalike audiences, right? And I can target them, right? So by doing lookalike audiences, I'm using my pixel data and my page data, and I'm separating myself, and I'm targeting an audience that no one else can target, right? So, I mean, guys, in my course, I've got a whole 25-minute video on lookalike audiences alone. So obviously, I can't, in this short little video, I can't cover every single lookalike audience method that you could possibly do. But in my course, I do, right? So, yes, Facebook ads are not dead whatsoever. In fact, I'm getting great conversions. I have got many ad sets right now in my ads manager that I'm doing $3 or $4 per conversion. $3 to $4 conversion. I'm making $15 to $17 profit on that product. Woohoo! Facebook ads are not dead at all. It's just a question of thinking outside the box and being different and separating yourself. It's always that way, guys. Facebook ads are struggling for people who are not willing to put in the effort to be different and separate themselves from the pack, okay? All right, so that's one thing. The other thing I want to talk about is this 50 conversion thing, okay, that came up about a month ago. For those of you who don't know what it is, about a month ago, Facebook published an article on their blog saying that to ideally optimize an ad set, you need 50 conversions on a week. So if let's just say you're running conversion ad, which is what the main focus is on my business, is conversion ads. So you're running conversion ads. So whether you're optimizing for view content or add to cart or purchase or initiate checkout, whatever you choose to optimize for, you need 50 given conversions on that per ad set a week to optimize well. And to be honest, that flipped me out a little bit. And the reason why that flipped me out a little bit is because although I do some manual bidding for large budget ads too when I'm really scaling, but in general, 95% of my ads, or 90% of my ads, are small budget ads based on different optimizations. So that was like, wow. I mean, Facebook may have overnight completely slaughtered my ads method, right? Which is what I was thinking, right? Which is where I was nervous. And, you know, a few of us got together and talked about it, using this method, and we decided, you know, we're going to split test the larger budget ads versus small budget ads. And the funny part about it is, I don't know. I mean, it's bizarre. Facebook said there's this change, but the reality is my small budget ads are performing, and my students who tested with me are performing much better than my large budget ads. I mean, much, much better. In fact, the difference has actually gotten more drastic. Before, larger ads would perform pretty decently, and smaller ads would perform even better, so we focused on small budget ads, but the gap was like this. Now the gap is like this. The large budget ads were performing shitty, where the small budget ads were performing great and continue to perform at the same level they were before. So what I will say is this: the large budget ads do work on manual bidding, but large budget ads on auto bid were effective, right? So I have made absolutely not one single change in my ad system post that 50 conversion thing, and I'm getting results today. I just told you that I have several. I mean, actually, I just counted my ads, but on one campaign, I have like 8 ad sets that are converting at $4 or less per conversion. 8. Plus, I've got about 50 or 60 on that particular campaign that are between $4 and $15, which is profitable for me. So, I mean, my low budget ads is still working to this day. Now, I hope that answers a lot of the questions. I hope you guys got crushing for Christmas. If you're interested in my private coaching or my beta course, we're looking at a December 8th launch for my course. Actually, I've already finally got a date with my JV manager. So if you want to get into the beta member, you still can. Private message me. I want to point out something in my course. I'm really, really proud of this, guys. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make it's not, you know, it's not, like, stuff's not cheap, right? So I want to have a higher price stuff, right? But I want to make a point of helping people. So I have made an effort. Every single day I go into that Facebook group and I answer every single question that's been posted. There's only 150 people in there, but I'm answering every single one of their questions. And that, guys, alone, if you consider the 65 videos out there that I already have in the course, between webinars and seminars, webinars and videos, and then you add on top of it the fact that I'm actually giving people support on their questions, I think this is the most valuable ecom course that's ever been created, and I'm extremely proud of it. So if you're interested in becoming a beta member, private message me, and I'll answer some questions. Or you're interested in my coaching, private message me. And also, please do me a favor, guys. I'd love it if you share this video. I mean, whether you join my course or not, the value that I just gave you is incredibly powerful, okay? And if you apply it, it can work. So do me a favor and show me appreciation by sharing this video. All right, I'll stick around and see if there's any questions. Nice haircut, brother. Yeah, well, I just took a shower and I slicked it back with some gel. Thanks for noticing that. It's actually, I didn't get a haircut. Normally I don't put gel in my hair, but I'm going to meet someone for lunch, and I thought, you know what, I'll just gel it back a little bit today, so it's been different. But thanks for noticing, Johnny. All right, I'll stick around and answer any questions, if there are any. I'm just going to stick around for just a little bit longer. Matthew Chen, I see you're on this video, you're in my course. If you comment and make give people an impression of the course, that would be freaking awesome. I'd appreciate that. Jens, yeah, you're also in my course as well. It'd be great if you comment. That'd be awesome. 2 people in my course on this call. If you guys would comment, that would be great. All right. It doesn't appear there's any questions. See, wait one more second here. All right. Doesn't have any questions on that particular video today. So if you could private message me if you're interested in my beta course or private coaching, or share this video, that'd be awesome. Or do both. Cheers. We'll see you in the next video.